Hello, everybody. This is James Bender, the Cali Picker, and today on Do You Know Who I Am? I have Sam Cohen. Sam, say hello.
Hey, guys. How are you? Great to be here. Thanks for having me on, James.
You're welcome, Sam. Thanks for coming on. So, I know who you are. You have your own Facebook page. You have a Amazon Consulting Experts Facebook page. You do well. Here, I'll let you tell us. Why don't you tell us who you are?
Sure, that would be great. My name is Sam Cohen. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I currently reside in Ocean, New Jersey with my wife and kids, and we run a couple of Amazon accounts with permission from Amazon to have multiple accounts. We're on track to do about $10 million this year in gross sales with very healthy profit margins. We do everything from retail arbitrage to online arbitrage to wholesale sourcing to private label to closeouts and liquidations. And, we just launched a new business. We announced it about a month ago. We've already signed up 75 out of 100 people that we're accepting this year. It's called AmazonConsultingExperts.com. And we're going to be taking 100 sellers and we're going to be training them on how to make money this year, selling on Amazon. And obviously the lessons that they learn and the things that we teach them are going to carry them for the rest of their business lives. We're going to be teaching them everything from how to properly set up an LLC to, with an attorney, if they want to work on a warehouse lease with an attorney, if they want to work on an operating agreement with partners. We have an attorney on staff that's going to work with them. We have an accountant who's been a CPA for some Fortune 500 companies. He's in our group. He's going to help them with their taxes and whether or not they should be set up as a S corp or any of the other advantages that they can take advantage of so that they don't get taxed too much. He's going to help them with QuickBooks and any other bookkeeping or accounting issues that may arise. We've also retained the services of my insurance broker. He's going to work with these 100 people if they need to get product liability insurance as per Amazon's requirements. Every seller is supposed to have, product liability insurance. So he's aware of the parameters that are needed for Amazon, and he's already gotten a handful of us, of our group. He's gotten them product liability insurance when they were told by several other people that they can't get it or it was going to be prohibitively expensive. So we've engaged a lot of experts. We have a lot of contributing experts that you guys may know from the Facebook groups. Chris Green is with us. Jay Bain is with us. Andy Slamans is with us. Karen Bergesol is with us. I'm sorry I never say her name right. And we have a lot of different experts that are contributing, to our group, and they're adding value, and they're, saying positive things and motivating people and really, teaching people the right way to make money selling online. Everything we do is, 100% within Amazon's rules. We just know, a lot of ways that we can make money that most people don't. And we've used it to our advantage, and we're willing to share it with a select few sellers. I said, in the first month since we launched, since we announced the program, we're 75% full. We're going to be launching on July 1st of 2015. The program's going to run for one entire year. And if anyone wants to sign up earlier, they'll get that extra time as a bonus. Once we fill up enrollment, we're going to close enrollment until July of 2016. So if anybody's on the fence of whether or not they're going to come in, there's about 25 spots left. I'm not sure the exact number because there's people signing up every day. But we will be closed for enrollment until July of 2016 because we want to focus on helping these 100 people make money. And I'm pretty sure that next year the price is going to be double what it is this year, because by next year we'll have worked out all the issues. We'll have a proven track record that we took 100 sellers and we added exponentially to their bottom line, and we have 100 out of 100 success rate. And then next year we'll be able to charge more if we want to because we have a proven track record, or we'll be able to help more people next year. So.
Right. Now
we're very
that's,
excited.
I mean, that's amazing. You know, yeah, definitely people, if you are on the fence, make sure you do check this out. 'Cause, yeah, those seats are going to fill it fast. And you don't want to have to wait another year to start making the money. Yeah. And you're saying that you're expected to get around 10 million this year. That's
Yeah, and gross
amazing.
sales. We're very excited. We do a lot, like I said, we do a lot of different things. So we have one person who does retail arbitrage. We have one person who does online. We have a couple of people who do wholesale. I do the closeouts and the liquidations and the large purchases. So we have about 15, 20 employees. We're adding another 10 this summer to help us launch this ACE program. So they're going to help us with our shipments to Amazon, while my staff that's with me all day, every day, focuses on ACE. So we have different experts, that work for me in different areas. So we have, people ask me what they're getting for their money. And if you go to our website, AmazonConsultingExperts.com, you'll see the basic structure and syllabus of what you're getting, but there's so much more to it. We've gotten the 75 people that have joined. We've already gotten every single one of them approved in every single category on Amazon, and that was before it was just asking for it. Last few days, it seems they open up the floodgates. We've had people. We've had about 35 people already spend a couple of days with us here at our headquarters in New Jersey, which is part of the program. And those people have already monetized the information enough to have paid for the course, and we haven't even started yet. So there's, we're giving them lists. We're also doing, we're doing ungating. We're doing co-op buying, which I'm very excited about. We have some very strong connections with some very large manufacturers, very large liquidators, and we're going to do co-op buying for the group. And with the amount of product that we have to buy, we're going to make sure that the goods don't get saturated like a lot of other goods that are part of co-op buying groups. So just to give you an example, we just got in 5,000 pairs of shoes that were originally sold at Nordstrom, and there's 5,000 different SKUs. So if somebody wanted to buy 500 of them through our group, they would get 500 unique pairs, and the other 9 people that bought 500 would also get 500 unique pairs. So it's going to be set up in such a logistical, logical way that everybody's going to make money. We're engaging the services of Prime Zero Prep, and Michael Flanagan's in our group. He's doing co-op warehousing, co-op buying. We're talking with the Bullards. John Bullard has put together a proposal for our group. So we're also behind the scenes. We're negotiating deals for our members. Like Scan Power, we did a deal with Chris and Paul over at Scan Power, where because we're bringing them 100 clients, they're going to get Scan Power reports, Scan Power lists, Scan Power mobile, Scan Power evaluate, Scan Power web scout. All that separately is typically about $400 a month. We're going to give it to our group for $99 a month, and that's another way we're doing co-op buying. So, we just keep trying to add value, add value, add value. We're going to put them up in a hotel here down the block from our office. They're going to spend a couple of days here, intense training with me and my guys. We're available for phone or email or Facebook support in our private mastermind group with all the contributing experts that are in there. John Grollo's in our group. Dwayne Malik's in our group. We have a lot of these different types of guys that are experts in a certain part of the business, and we've invited them to be contributing experts, and they said absolutely, we'd love to help and we'd love to be a part of it. So it's very exciting, and I've been working on this for months, and it's all coming together. And as we're recording this, it's June 11th. It's probably about 3 weeks from launch date. You said it's going to go live on the 22nd of June. So it'll be closer to the launch date, and hopefully we'll still have a handful of spots left if anybody wants to join. We also have a Facebook group that's open to the public called Amazon Consulting Experts. We just launched it about a month ago. We already have about 2,300 members, and we're there. We're on there all day answering questions. And then we have a private mastermind group for the people that are paying for the program. And over there, we share much more exclusive monetizable proprietary information. We've given out lists of suppliers. We have a list of 1,000 suppliers that we've dealt with through the ASD show. So we've given our group that list. We have a list of a few hundred suppliers that we deal with from New York Toy Fair. So we've shared that list. We've done when we have our retail guys that find deals at the retail level. Let's say Nike Outlet is having a 50% off sale that day. We inform the group that day so that they can take action. Online arbitrage, my guy Jay is one of the best in the business at online arbitrage. We have Ike here, who's like an Excel savant. So we do a lot of wholesale and Scan Power Evaluate. I almost said Microsoft Evaluate. So we get hundreds and hundreds of lists from suppliers. And he runs them through Scan Power Evaluate, and he dissects and curates the list along with me when we put together orders. So if we get a list of 5,000 UPCs, we run it through the software. We analyze it, we dissect it, we sort it, we manipulate it, we cut it, we slice it, we dice it, and then we curate it, and we come up with about 200 profitable SKUs that have the ROI that meets our criteria, that have the sales rank that meets our criteria, that don't have too many sellers, and all the other data points that we typically use to analyze whether or not we should buy product. And then we put together an order on only those SKUs. So we're doing a lot of different things, a lot of revolutionary things, a lot of outside the box things. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, let me ask you on this. On now, you have so many different things in the mastermind group. It almost people would almost seem to need to purchase or hire some people to do all the things that they can make money on. But is there a certain maybe like a niche that when you have your members come in and say, okay, this would be good for you? Do you kind of like assign them to different areas you think?
Yeah, so that's the beauty of our program. I gave it about 6 months of thought before I released it to the public. It's going to be a custom tailored program, unlike anything else out there. We're familiar with Proven Amazon Course. We're familiar with Amazing Selling Machine. We're familiar with all the programs that are on the market, from the low end to the high end, from the inexpensive to the expensive. We've studied and analyzed each of those courses. We've bought each of those courses. We've tried to figure out where the disconnect is. Our program is going to be custom tailored to each individual. So we have, a guy named Eric, who I'm not going to give his last name. I don't know if he wants me to share it. He just did his first FBA shipment. He's in our program. The guy's already doing, major business. He got into shoes. He's a businessman, but he's new to this business. So he gets a lot of what we do. And then we have people that are doing millions of dollars that want to get to the next level, and they want to, open up a warehouse, and they want to buy a forklift, and they want to negotiate leases and hire employees and outsource things to virtual assistants. And, we're helping them do all those things because we already do them. So another big distinction between us and everyone else is we're actual real-time sellers on Amazon right now. Amazon's a very dynamic marketplace. It changes on a dime. The rules change, the competitors change, the fees change, everything changes. So if you're getting coached by someone who's not an active seller, I don't think you're going to do as well as someone who's living and breathing it and eating it every single day, 10, 12, 16 hours a day. So a lot of people that are coaching are not active sellers. And I think that's a tremendous disservice to their clients, because there's no way they know what's flying on a daily basis, because they're not sellers.
Nope. That's true. Now let me ask you. Now you've been doing this for about 5 years on Amazon.
Yeah, we started in March of 2011, so a little over 4 years.
Yeah. What brought you into this? I mean, what made you decide, I'm going to try Amazon? Were you selling on like eBay or anything like that before this?
So this was actually a blessing from God. I know people don't like to hear God's name in business, but that's fine. So basically, I had a very high-paying 6-figure job with a major electronics manufacturer in New York City. And the Chinese parent company came in about 2009 and said, hey, whoever's making a lot of money is either getting a tremendous pay cut or is getting fired. Those were our options. So at the end of the day, I ended up leaving the company, and I ended up really struggling for a couple of years, not financially, because I've always made money, thank God. But, you know, I was doing street fairs and flea markets and wholesale deals, and I really didn't have a foundation or a business structure. I was making money. I was making six figures, but I really wasn't doing anything that had, you know, long-term potential. It wasn't residual income. It wasn't passive income. You know, I can go to street fairs in New York or the flea markets in New York, and I could pick up maybe $2,000 a week in profits, which is great. But it wasn't really a sustainable business. You had days where it was 80 degrees or 90 degrees and nobody came. You had days where it was raining or it was 0 degrees and nobody came. And you had, you know, there was so many variables. It's kind of like having a retail store where if it's too nice, people don't come. And if it's freezing, people don't come. And if it's raining, people don't come. And if it's sunny, people don't come. So it's like you were kind of passively waiting for customers, which I don't like to do. And the beauty of Amazon and the beauty of FBA is you can be as successful as you want to be. There's so much that you can do to make money on Amazon. I could literally work 24 hours a day till I'm 120 years old and not do half the things I want to do on Amazon. I mean, we're constantly buying, we're constantly evaluating, we're constantly managing inventory, managing pricing, shipping to FBA, sourcing. You know, our business changed from March 2011. We were doing about $25,000 a month. When we switched to Amazon FBA in October of 2011, we quadrupled our business in 1 month. It was the beginning of Q4. We went 100% FBA, and we literally did $100,000 that month, 6 months into the business. And that's how we started, and it's grown from there to where we've had, you know, we've done $1 million in a month at this point.
Yeah, that is amazing. Yes.
So it's exhausting and it's rewarding and it's not easy. You know, people say, "Oh, you know, is this a get rich quick scheme?" And I say, "No, it's not easy, and you don't get rich quick. You get rich slowly." So,
but you get rich.
Yeah, if you put in the hard work and you pay your dues and you do the right things and you make good decisions with good information for the right reasons, and you don't take shortcuts, and you apply sound logic and mathematical skills and evaluation skills, and you don't try to beat the system, you can make a lot of money. And we always say slow and steady wins the race. So
that's true. That's very true. Yeah.
We've been building gradually, very organically, very gradually, very healthy. It's not like we were doing $2,000 a month and then we were doing $200,000. It was a slow and steady. That's what we like to see because that's natural, that's healthy. That's what Amazon likes to see. We've never had velocity limits or anything except for the very beginning, and then they just made us unlimited. I know a lot of people struggle with that. And we have connections at Amazon, not to say that we're in bed with Amazon, but I've been to headquarters about 6 months ago with Chris Green. Thank you, Chris. It was a real eye opener. It's a real life changer. And those 2 days at Amazon's headquarters made me more money than any 2 days I've ever spent in my office, because the information that we got from the people that run seller support and the people that run Amazon third party, we've been able to monetize to the tune of 6 and 7 figures. So it's really incredible, the stuff that you learn by speaking to the right people. And part of that is what we're going to do. We have one guy in our group. He came in the day after he signed up. He said, I said, can you do that? He's like, yeah, I'll make myself available for this, and he left work and he told his wife and he came in and, we were talking to him about different movies that are coming out. We got a bird or a plane or Superman.
It's we had a fire. Actually, we had a fire here yesterday. And
I'm sorry. Is everybody
spotter
okay?
Planes and they had this one plane flying real low doing fire retardant drops. And
was everybody
helicopter?
Okay?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was just mostly it was just mountainside and
okay. Brush fire.
Yes. Yeah. But it was a big one.
Cool.
And these are spotter helicopters, making sure there's no more brush fires going. So I
Oh wow,
apologize.
yeah. No, it's fine. It's always entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, so we have good.
No, I was going to say, continue.
Yeah, so I was saying, so a lot of the information that we got from Amazon is a lot of the information we're going to be sharing with our group. Like we know of certain categories that are very under capitalized, where Amazon has told us that XYZ company won't sell to us. So that's a brand that you should focus on as a third party seller. Or they showed us, charts and trends and percentages of which categories are growing the fastest on Amazon, and it's things like that you could really monetize and take your business to the next level. So
that's some valuable information. Yes, Amazon saying, hey, these are the people that's not buying, won't sell to us. So these are the things to get onto. Wow.
Yeah, they gave us one brand and they told us outright that brand won't sell to Amazon. And, we came home. I came home from Seattle and I was like, we're buying that brand. We're selling that brand. We're making money with that brand. And we're selling it at full list price because nobody else has it, Not to say we're overcharging. We're getting a fair price, And that's what Amazon's about. It's an equal playing field. And, there's things that we buy cheaper on Amazon and, and we sell on Amazon, and we do a lot of different things where we do high level strategies. So if we know of a particular Lego set that's going to be discontinued, we may buy them and put them away for 6 months and then come back to it 6 months later and triple our money. We know we're direct with Mattel, we're direct with Hasbro, we're direct with, all the big toy companies, we're direct with all the big apparel companies. So we know, we have our pulse on what's going on in the market. We had a Crayola item that we went to order from Crayola, and they said there were some production issues and they're not going to have any more for 3 to 6 months. So we were able to buy every single piece we could find on the market and sell it during Q4. So these are the things we're sharing with our group. I was saying before that one of our clients, he was asking us about the different movies that are coming out. We have inside information to a lot of the manufacturers, inside access. These are the people that work with Disney. They work with Nickelodeon. They work with all the Marvel. They're telling us, how the new Minions movie is going to be doing. They're telling us SpongeBob. They're telling us, Jurassic World. They're telling us Star Wars. They're telling us about the new Frozen movie. And these guys have actually seen the movie. They've already developed the new artwork. And there's certain release dates that we need to know, and we share that with our group. And there's certain, they're going to give us exclusive items for us to sell on Amazon for our group because we're going to buy enough quantity where it's worth it for them to make us exclusive SKUs. So if we have a Star Wars backpack that we're paying $6 or $7 for, and it's on Amazon for $20, we can put it on Amazon for $29.95, and nobody else is going to have that item. That's going to be a tremendous advantage, and that's what it retails for. So it's pretty exciting. You just don't have. It's kind of like having private label or having an exclusive, which we do also with certain manufacturers. And then we're working on other deals, like I said, with software companies like ScanPower and Inventory Lab and AppEagle and a lot of the companies that we use ourselves. We're negotiating deals based on the size of our group. I've talked to Michael Flanagan and a couple other guys about maybe doing co-op software. So if we have a software that we think will help our business, and the cost to build it out is $10,000, we may say to the group, hey, there's 100 of us, everyone put in $100, and we all get exclusive access to the software. And that's a tremendous advantage also. We're also in talks with some of the largest discount gift card resellers. I have a meeting with the owners of a company that do a few $100 million in gift cards, hopefully tonight, if not next week. And, we're going to tell them the same thing. We can buy, $10,000 a month or $100,000 a month, whatever the number is, in, TJ Maxx gift cards. So instead of it being 10% gift discount off the, original price, it's going to be 17% off. And we're going to share that with our group. So there's a lot of exciting things that we're doing behind the scenes, and that's why I gave myself an official 2-month buffer before we actually launched, because I wanted to have all these things in place. And it's going to be tremendous. I have no doubt that we're going to have 100% success rate, and we're going to add, tremendous value, not just to people's gross sales, but to their actual bottom lines.
Now, so you have this. It's going to be launching on July.
July 1st, 2015. It's going to run.
So where do you and where do you see yourself? Say like 5-10 years from now.
That's the $1 million question, right?
$10 million question.
$10 million question. 5 to 10 years from now is a long way out. I see myself still doing Amazon in some capacity. I'm not sure where the world's going to be in 5-10 years from now. We also invest heavily in investment real estate. So we have a passive residual income. We bought about 10 apartments in Tampa, Florida that we rent out. We have a management team down there. And, we're always looking for other income streams. We're always looking for, passive revenue rather than, having to trade time for money. We're always looking for, if I could buy an apartment for $30,000-$40,000 in foreclosure and rent it out for $800-$900 a month and make a $300-$400 a month profit, and I do that 100 times, I'm set for life. So I mean, there's things, we're 10% of the way there now. So there's things that we do, we're constantly buying liquidation and closeout. We're constantly doing different things. And we're also helping a lot of people that are, not able to do the program. We have people that are struggling and we're helping them achieve their dreams or take their families where they need to go. And we do that in our group. And we believe in helping people. People helped me when I was struggling 5 years ago. I went to go pay them back, and I had one guy who was giving me merchandise, and he's like, "Listen, you've always been successful. I know you're good for it. Pay me back when you get back on your feet." And I went to go pay him back, and he's like, "Listen, don't pay me back. Just pay it forward." So, that's what we're doing. And the reason we're charging for our course is because I've calculated how much of my time, energy, resources, and money this is going to cost me. And it's probably going to cost me, I'm probably going to lose whatever I gain here. I'm probably going to lose in my other business. So it's probably going to end up being a wash. But, we're very excited. The people in our group are all high energy, positive, can-do people. I've screened people, I've vetted people, I've turned people down. I've told people I don't want your money, or I don't think I could help you, or where you and I are not the right fit, or whatever it was. And if you saw what was going on in the group, everyone's sharing, everyone's helping. We have a couple of people who are technical experts. We have a couple of people that are retail experts, online experts, wholesale experts, private label experts, and everyone's really pitching in and helping each other. And it may sound cliche, but the power of 100 is a lot more than the power of one. So we have about 75 paying members. We're looking to get to 100. We have about 30 contributing experts, along with me and my staff that are all, we have my assistant here. She's helping people with the insurance and the attorneys and the accounting. And we also have a credit card processor. One of the top merchant credit card processors has agreed to work with our group. We also have a tremendous website builder. Nate McAllister is in our group. He helps people get ungated, and he also helps people build websites. He built our website, him and Michael Flanagan. So we're doing a lot of different things. It's not a cookie cutter program by any stretch of the imagination. It's not a one size all. It's not pre-recorded videos. It's hands-on. I go into the group on a Monday morning. I say, "Hey, what are you guys struggling with? What do you guys want to talk about? What do you need help with? What should we do videos on?" And we listen and we answer and we do it. And we have one-on-one coaching calls, all day, every day with me and my staff. And it's really custom tailored to each individual. We have everyone fill out a questionnaire. We put it into Salesforce, and we know, what level they're at in sales and whether or not they have family or friends or employees helping them with their business, how well they're capitalized or not capitalized, what's their strengths, what's their weaknesses, what's their goals. and we, we're really going to help each and every one of them get to whatever place they want to get to. Some people are part-time and want to be full-time. Some people are part-time and want to stay part-time. Some people, I have one guy, he said his wife works on the other side of Michigan from him, and she's away from him and the kids 5 days a week. That to him is a reason to be more successful. So everyone's got different reasons why they want to be. I want to spend more time with my wife and kids. That's my goal, So everyone's got different reasons and different agendas and different goals, and we're really, not everybody wants to have a warehouse with overhead and expenses and aggravation and employees and payroll taxes and all the other thing, all the fun stuff I get to deal with. But everyone has goals, and everyone has a reason to be in this business, and everyone has something they want to get out of this business. And we see people that come in here every day, our clients that come from as far as California. We have someone from Australia who's joining the group. And it's really all about, bettering the lives of their families, whether it be monetarily or time-wise or lifestyle-wise. I went with my 2-year-old son to the beach this morning, and I went with my 21-year-old daughter. We just went shopping, because I have that luxury, And thank God, I paid my dues. I worked my butt off. I still do every day. I'm in work every day. I don't take days off. And I have employees that need to get paid every week, and they need to support their families, and I have suppliers and partners and investors, and everybody's got to work together. Obviously, I have a lot of responsibilities, but I love it, and I love helping people, and I think. If you spend $5,000 with me, it'll be the best investment of your life, and it'll be much better investment than any inventory you could possibly buy, and it's something that'll, help you for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Now, Sam, another part of my program, my show here is rapid fire questions, and
sure,
they're kind of just simple, easy ones. So, first one, let's see. What's your favorite food?
Favorite food? Well, my wife's cooking, I would have to say. Middle Eastern food.
Okay. And what about with your favorite cocktail?
Favorite cocktail is Kettle One on the rocks, although my father-in-law has made me into a Scotch drinker. We just started drinking Macallan Rare Cask, which we love.
Yes, that's a good one.
It's pricey, but it's
I'm a Johnny Walker guy, but that's a good one.
Jay, can you help Debbie till I'm done?
What am I helping?
Yeah. And let's see superpowers. If you were able to have a superpower, what would it be?
Supercar?
A superpower.
Oh, superpower. I'm sorry.
Yeah. If you had a choice, what would it be?
I guess the ability to heal the sick.
Oh, okay. And do you have a hidden talent that you do that no one else can do?
Absolutely none. Absolutely none. I have nothing. I'm just a hardworking guy who just plugs away. I don't have any. I have tremendous mathematical skills, which help me in business. I have an eidetic memory, and if you give me a credit card, I'll show you. I can memorize it. But I don't really have any special. I'm not the most tech savvy guy in the world. I'm 42 years old. I taught myself Microsoft Excel and every other crazy software that we use in this business. I don't have any special powers or any special skills that nobody else has. I wish I did, but
what you do have, you have the drive, and that's what.
Oh, absolutely. That's infinite. That's infinite. And even that, I don't want to be the richest guy in the world. I want to be able to pay my bills and support my family and my employees and, my investors. And I don't need, I'm not a greedy guy by any stretch of the imagination. I'm very blessed.
Like me, I have my business and my fortune before, and now I enjoy doing Amazon because I can enjoy
I see. You're living the life. I'm a little bit envious. I'm not envious.
This is my work uniform. No more.
Same here. No, I'm very blessed. I have a healthy, happy, beautiful wife and 4 healthy, happy, beautiful children, and I'm able to pay my bills. And that's really all, everybody's healthy, everybody's happy, and that's really all we could ask for. You know, we're very blessed to be able to pay our bills, and we're very blessed to be able to live the way we live, and we're very blessed to be able to help people. You know, and it really gives me tremendous satisfaction to help people, and people call me up all excited. Oh, you're not going to believe I just found you know, Minions Tic Tacs or something like that, and I made X amount of money or something crazy like that, you know, and it's really exciting. Or have people, you know, we tell them, hey, go here today. They're having a extra 50% off sale today, and they come back to me and they're like, oh, because of what you told me, I made an extra $2,000 this week, you know, and it's like, wow, that's awesome, you know. So it's things, and we do it ourselves. I just bought a deal. We